At the beginning of the story we are shown a couple listening to opera music. The husband's name is Pejuen and his wife is blind. Then at the same time some attackers came to attack them who had come to attack them in the base of the dancers. But Pejuen easily intercepts each of their attacks and captures the attackers. After that, the chief of Pejuen attackers, whose name is Chisha, tells him that if you obey me, I will release you. Now after hearing this, Chisha agrees with him, but actually Chisha is not a human but an evil star. Because many years ago, 3 stars fell to Earth which were the Tianshu Zhou and Pejuen stars. In which Tianshu star came to Earth in the form of a wolf, which is currently above Mount Lanwang in the form of a wolf. But Pejuen and Tanlang have a rivalry due to which he wants to eliminate Tanlang. Now Pejuen had become even more powerful after taking possession of Chisa star. In the next scene, we see that Pejuen is walking alone on a deserted road when Tanlang attacks him and starts eating the mass of his neck. On the other hand, Pejuen's wife is looking for him, but Pejuen can't answer her because he was bleeding profusely from his neck. After that, Tanlang attacks his wife too, but then Pejuen wakes up and actually all this is his dream. Because of enslaving Chisha, he was having such dreams, but in reality, Chisha can't do anything. Because being a Pejuen star, it is his destiny to fight Tanlang. In the next scene we see that some hunters had come to hunt the wolf in the forest. That wolf is very fast but cannot escape from the target of a girl, and that girl's name is Yueshi. Then we see that the wolf is none other than Tanlang, whose human form is named Yalan. After that, these people take him to their village, where Liuwang pulls an arrow out of his body, after which he tries to attack him. But then Liuwang sees the 7-star mark on his back. In the next scene we see the village chief calling a panchayat to kill the Yalan. Everyone agrees to this, but Yueshi refuses to do so. She says that I brought her here, that's why her life is mine now, and that's why you can't decide her. On this the chief says that he has to break 4 breast arrays, and you also have to train him in 7 days, after which he will be released alive. In the next scene we see that Yueshi was trying to talk to Yalan, but she was not understanding anything. Then Liuwang also comes there and tells her that you have to talk to her lovingly, only after that she will understand you. Hearing this, Yueshi calmly tells him that don't be afraid, I won't harm you. After that she gives him her hand and says if you trust me you won't bite me. Then Yalan also looks into Yueshi's eyes and doesn't bite her. After which Yueshi unties his rope and he runs away into the forest. But now Lucy also goes after him, then a pack of wolves surrounds her. Seeing this, the Yalan was trying to chase them away, but now it was not smelling like a wolf, that's why the wolves were not able to recognize it. But then the Yalan also appears as a wolf, after which all the wolves run away. And he faints on the same. But now, during this training, Yalan and Yueshi started to grow closer. After controlling the Pejuen, Chisha is unstoppable, so he destroys anyone who gets in his way. Now we see that Liuwang wanted to apply ointment on Yalan's wound, but he did not apply it with his hands, after which Yueshi applied the ointment herself. Now Liuwang brings food for him and he clings to the food because he was very hungry. In the next scene we see that Pejuen has come to meet his wife. He washes her feet and tells her that I am going out for your comfort, so don't worry. His wife asks why you have kept Chisha here. Pejuen then says that I was told by the old blind that when I turn 30, I have to take possession of the Chisha that will promote me. On the other hand, she was training Yueshi Yalan to break 4 breast arrays. But till today no one had broken it, and Yalan was also not doing well in training. That's why Yueshi was trying hard to save him, but still Yalan's actions were bothering him. Seeing this, Liuwang says that it is a wolf and its specialty is to hunt in packs, so it is not good at fighting alone, which is why you have to have more passions. Then we see people running away after seeing the Yalan in the village, so Yueshi tells her that you don't need to worry because once they get used to your presence then these people won't run away from you, but Yelong has now become a human. That's why Yueshi thinks of changing his cell. After that, she changes his hair and clothes. Sometime later, Yueshi's friend Xiango arrives and is surprised to see Yelong looking like a human. She then throws a piece at him and asks him to fetch it, but now the Yelong gets angry and starts running at him. Seeing this, Xiango apologizes to her for this act, but Yelong is still not ready to leave her. Xiango then asks Yueshi to control her and he immediately stops when Yueshi stops. Seeing this, Xiango asks her, why do you want to save this wolf? Because it is a wild animal that cannot become like humans, that's why the villagers have started calling you crazy. Hearing this, Yueshi tells him that he should also get a chance to live. Then Luling says that understanding the pain of others brings him closer to God. So how would you feel if you were in this situation? Then Yueshi says, if you have an idea then tell me how people can accept it, because I can see that Yelong wants to join us. After that, we see that the chief's son was gambling in the Xuanfeng casino, when Pijun's men came and grabbed him and threatened to kill him. Because Sun Peng had lost his money in gambling, that's why those people were asking for that money back. Then Xuanfeng says that my dad is family treasure, so I will pay your money from it. After hearing this, Pijun leaves him and sends 2 of his men to watch over him. Here Yueshi says to Yelong that these days you have done good, but you have to not only save your life, but also live with us like a normal human being. Now it seemed that Yueshi was starting to like Yelong. Next morning Yelong has a match with 4 chefs in which he has to defeat 4 chefs, then he will survive. Now in the beginning the 4 chiefs seem to bear heavy weight on him. But after a while the Yelong gets very angry and turns into a wolf. That's why his teeth grow long and his nails grow big, due to which no one can stand up to his speed and strength. But the Yelong was now very angry and could attack anyone. Seeing this, Yueshi runs to him and hugs him. But Yelong had now become the first man who had broken the 4-breast arrays. Now the village chief says to Liuweng, whatever happened here has surprised me, because I thought he was a human possessed by a wolf, but his teeth and claws have completely surprised me. Now Liuweng tells him that 20 years ago 3 stars fell to earth, one of which could be this star because it must have been born at the same time and it must have been bitten by a wolf, which is why it became a wolf. That's why as long as there are 7 star marks on his back, he will turn into a wolf if he gets angry. Now we see that Xuanfeng has come to meet his dad. Seeing him, the chief asks, why did you come here? Because once someone leaves the village, he cannot come back here. On this Xuanfeng says that I have come here for a few days because I was missing you and mother. Now we see that Pijun's men are threatening Xuanfeng again, but he reassures them that my dad is still angry, but I will still obey him. After that they give him 3 days' time. In the next scene, we see that Xuanfeng talks to his dad about the treasure, then his dad slaps him and says that I knew that this time you came with the wrong intention. Now, on the prohibition of his father, he secretly plans to steal the treasure. He enters the house with Pijun's man, but the chief is sitting on it. After that, Xuanfeng asks him for the treasure, and when he refuses, Pijun's man shoots him. Then Xuanfeng's mother also comes there after hearing the sound. Pijun's man tells his mother that you should kill your mother too, otherwise I will kill you. After which he kills him too, but all this sound was heard by the Yelong because he has the ears of a wolf. After that he immediately rushes to save them, but Pijun's man shoots him in the leg and then he is about to kill him too. Then Xuanfeng says don't kill him because there has to be someone who can. The above can be accused of his murder. That's why after a while Xuanfeng pretends to cry and blames it on Yelong. Now because of this all the villagers believe and start beating him very badly. Seeing this, Lucy immediately comes to save him, during which she also gets hurt. Now the Yelong was very angry with this and immediately turned into a wolf. Seeing this, Liuweng asks Yueshi to stop him. Because if he kills anyone, those people will not be able to save him. After that Yueshi calms him down and Liuwang says how can you kill him without knowing the truth because his crime is not even proven yet. After which the villagers imprison him until his crime is proven. Now we see that Liuwang tells the chief of the snake that the wound on Yelang's foot and the gunshot from the chief's neck indicate that the matter is something else, so he asks him to find out the truth. In the next scene, we see Xunfeng sitting next to his parents' body and crying. Then the chief of snake comes and tells him to stop acting because I have found out your true identity. And you have killed your parents, but you don't know what will happen to you if the rest of the people find out. Then at the same time Pijuan's men kill him. Meanwhile, the 5 members are talking among themselves that why Xunfeng has not buried his parents yet, because now he also wanted to become the chief. Then Xunfeng comes and kills 2 of them but leaves 1 alive so he can blame Yelang and Liuwang for their murder. After this, seeing that Yelang and Liuwang are also imprisoned because of this, Yueshi tries to stop them from doing so, but now she is also locked inside her house. Then Xunfeng tells the villagers that these 2 have killed everyone, so now kill them too. During which Yelang was trying to find Yueshi in that rush. Now Xunfeng is about to kill the Yelang, but then the sound of a pack of wolves is heard from somewhere far away. Due to which the Yelang breaks the rope and transforms into a wolf, and it also starts making noises. Seeing this, Liuwang tells Xianzhou to quickly bring Yueshi here because if Yelang kills someone, Yelang will never have the 7-star marks on his back and he will never become human. After that, Yueshi comes over and calms the Yelang down by playing the flute. After which he becomes human again. Then Yueshi tells him please leave here because I don't want you to get killed because of me. But Yelang is not listening to her, so Yueshi threatens her to kill herself. Then at the same time Xunfeng also comes here and stops him from leaving, which is Liuwang's. Which you have brought to this village. Hearing this, all the villagers get ready to attack Xunfeng, but at the same time Pijuan's man starts shooting everyone. Now in the middle of it, a bullet is about to hit Yueshi, but Yelang comes in front of him and that bullet hits him. Xunfeng then runs away and the villagers kill Pijuan's man. Now at that time Yelang was badly injured and Yueshi tells him that I shouldn't have brought you here because you were happy in the forest and all this happened because of me. After which Yelang faints on him. In the next scene we see Xunfeng come to Pijuan to tell about Yelang. Then Qixia says old Bling said only Yelang can kill you, that's why I'm going to kill him. But then Pijuan stops him and says I will go. Pijuan then meets his wife and promises to come back to her. He tells her that there is a schooler in that village who beat an old blind in the chase, so now I will beat him and avenge him. After that his wife also asks to go with him. After that in the next scene we see an old blind and Pijuan meets him and leaves for the village and tells him to take care of my family if I don't come back. In the next scene we see that Pijuan has arrived in the village and Yueshi is sitting there waiting for him because Liuwang told her that these people are coming, but Pijuan now kills Xunfeng too so he can play chase with Liuwang. Then Yueshi tells him that Liuwang is waiting for you because they want to fulfill the 20-year-old chase game. Now we see that a pack of wolves was howling around the grave in the forest and 7 stars were shining in the sky. Then the Yelang came out of that grave and 7 stars were shining on its back. Now after some time he regains consciousness and the 7 stars on his back also stop shining. On the other hand Pijuan and Liuwang were playing chase where Liuwang says why do you want to fight with Yelang because he never wanted to kill you. Then Pijuan says that our fight is our destiny. On the other hand, we see that Yelang has come to the village, as soon as Qixia tries to attack him, after which Yelang beats and injures him very badly. Now seeing this, Pijuan comes to Qixia rescue and rushes to kill Yelang. But Yelang was still in full power and Pijuan was killed with just one attack. The next morning we see some thugs coming to kill Pijuan's wife and Qixia stands up to him to save her. Then at the same time an old blind also comes there and kills everyone while playing music. We then see Lu Wing telling Yalong that you can't stay in the village and go back to the wolf pack. That's why you should join the army, because I know you don't want to kill people, but you have to kill some people to save your people. After that, Yueshi also says bye to him and sends him to join the army. Now the next scene is shown a few years later where Yueshi was washing clothes by the river, and then Yalong is seen coming from the front, who was in army uniform at that time, and today he is also looking very handsome after that. Both of them meet each other, and then the movie ends.